Hi everyone, today we're going to sit down with Jackie from DSP&S to talk about disabled students' programs and services on our campus. So Jackie, if you could please introduce yourself, and if you can include your name, your title, and also how long you've been working at Clovis.
Hi everyone, my name is Jackie Smith. I have been a DSPS counselor at Clovis Community College since 2016, and I've actually been with the district since 2013 as an adjunct DSPS counselor at Reedley College.
Okay, cool. So now, what is your role in DSPS? I know we're going to talk more about, what the program does, but if you can first start out with what you do.
Yeah, I have multiple roles as an adjunct DSPS counselor at Clovis. I work with current DSPS students and helping them pick out their classes, create student education plans, authorize accommodations for their classes, and assist them with transfer. I am also the transition to college counselor for Clovis DSPS, in which I help students on an IEP and 504 plan at our local feeder schools, and I help them complete the DSPS application and ensure that they meet their matriculation steps. And I also help in general counseling drop-in in between seeing DSPS students.
Okay, great. Yeah, you sound really busy.
Yes.
Okay, so then now with DSP&S, so what is the program? What kind of services do we have? What does it entail for Clovis?
Yeah, so DSP&S, it actually stands for Disabled Student Programs and Services. It is designed to provide specialized services and accommodations that assist students with documented physical, psychological, and learning disabilities to reach their maximum potential while achieving their education goals. And students with disabilities, they also have to self-identify and request services for DSPS in order for services to be initiated.
Okay, and can I ask, what is self-identifying? What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, so we won't know if the student has a disability unless they come forward and tell us. So, the service is there for students that are needing extra support. A lot of students sometimes come straight from high school and they don't realize that their IEP does not carry on over to college, but we use that as history of services and documentation. So they have to actually ask for it. It's not going to be automatic like it was in high school.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely important because they may just assume, that these things are going to be provided for them. So.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then, so how do students join this program? So I know you mentioned self-identifying, and so what other things kind of go along with joining?
Yeah, so our application process is really easy. We have students can log into their portal. It's, their Clovis Community College student portal. And next to their dashboard is the apps catalog where they will find the DSPS AIM portal icon. It's blue, and they click on it and they click new student application for DSPS. And once their application is submitted, students will be asked to upload their disability documentation. Now, if students don't have it, don't know what that is, no problem. Contact our office. We have a DSPS office line they can call. It's 325-5050, and they can ask questions on, what is needed for services.
Okay, great. Yeah, it sounds pretty easy. But if a student did need some help, can they come into the office with help on the application or?
Yes, of course. I help any student that walks through these doors if they're needing help. If they can't get to the online application, I'll pull it up on my computer and help the student fill it out.
Yeah, great. So what services does the program offer?
So we have a learning disability specialist. So we do offer LD testing if the student suspects that they might have a learning disability, if they've always struggled in school with reading, math, writing, or just in classes in general. They can meet with Beth Rutledge and she can assess them to see if they qualify to be tested for a learning disability. We also have a full-time Asl interpreter at our college now. And so she's available to interpret classes for students needing interpreting services. We also have a new full-time alternate media specialist. And so that alternate media specialist helps with all the assistive technology. Since we are primarily online, we do everything online. We have note taker services that go through the portal, and we authorize e-text accommodations for students, and he just helps students figure out how to use their software. And we also have a DSPS high-tech lab coming soon, and that's going to be where DSPS students can go, meet our alternate media specialists, and learn how to utilize their accommodations.
Okay, cool. It's really exciting with the new things happening, and yeah, a lot of great services, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And so I've heard of accommodations, and so could you kind of explain what those are?
Sure, yeah. So typically we authorize accommodations based on documented disability. So we use their, say if they have an IEP from high school or a 504 plan, we use that as history of services. Or if they have a medical documentation from a licensed professional, we take that into consideration. We have an interactive discussion with the student to see, what it is they're needing help with, what it is that they think they'll need for their class. So we offer extended testing time. We have a quiet testing center where students can take their exams if they're taking on-campus classes. We have note taker support. So that would be a peer note taker if someone is taking an in-person class and they need note taking services. We have e-text, so they can have their textbooks converted into audio through a Kurzweil program that we have for students. We have our Asl Interpreter that I mentioned. Students that are in the DSP&S program also get priority registration. So they'll be the first ones to register and pick out their classes that work best for their disability. We can also authorize audio recording for class lectures, which can come in handy for some students. And we also do academic and disability counseling services.
Yeah, really great. And so you've listed all these great accommodations and services. So why should an eligible student utilize these services?
Students, sometimes they, come to college straight out of high school and they think, oh, I don't need accommodations. Like I didn't really use it in high school. And that's fine. If they want to attempt classes without accommodations, they can. And if they're just needing counseling services, for us to create a student education plan, we do that as well. So even if a student is in our program and not utilizing accommodations, they can at least use the priority registration accommodation and at least get one-on-one assistance with the counselor, because we help students from start to finish in reaching their transfer goals.
Yeah, and that's really great. I know I was in a program where I got to have that one-on-one counseling, and it really is beneficial.
Yeah, for sure.
And so can I ask, what is the overall goal of DSP&S?
So the overall goal is to provide accommodations for students and help them work through their disability-related issues to improve their academic success. So any student that comes into the program that I meet with, we have three counselors in DSPS right now. We have a counselor coordinator, we have a learning disability specialist and counselor, and then I'm a counselor as well. So our goal is just to provide students with support that they need to be successful in college.
Yeah, that's a great goal.
Yep.
And so did you have any last comments that you'd like to make, anything you'd want to share at the end to make sure that students hear it?
Yeah, just if you think that you may want to get connected to our program, even if you're a part of TRIO or EOPS, veterans, honors program, take advantage of services. If you have any type of disability, we would love to meet with you and discuss what we can do to support you.
Yeah, great. So I also encourage all students, to join any programs that, pertain to you, and definitely DSPS has some great services and accommodations and just all around things to help you be successful. So definitely a great program to be in.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So thank you for the interview.
Yes, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Hi, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more help navigating your time here at Clovis Community College. Leave a comment below with anything that you need help with or want to see on our channel. Bye!